Now, this is up to you, but I recommend that you don't brace your fingers on the base or anywhere. You let the arm completely free float.
Okay.
Let the shoulder hold all this together so you're not resting your arm on the base, you're not touching the other, anything. The only thing that's contacting the base is the pick on the strings.
Okay.
Because I started off doing this, like having my fingers rest somewhere like this, you know. And what it ends up doing, it ends up limiting your motion once you start to really develop the technique. This way it keeps the hand to where it's totally free to move any way you need it to. It's not restricted or held, you know, you don't have to hold on to anything. But initially, like with the other styles that, you know, like if you notice your shoulder getting tired from not resting your arm on the base and the two-finger picking technique, because really the shoulder is what holds us together.
Yeah, like my shoulder doesn't get tired anymore. It did at the beginning.
Well, that's kind of, well, probably,
not on pick, but on the finger.
It probably won't be an issue. If it's already okay with the fingers, it ought to be okay with the pick too. But I just wanted to let you know that sometimes you might notice a little, if you're kind of working some different muscles here with the pick than you are with the fingers. So you might notice some fatigue in the upper, you know, upper arm a little bit.
Okay. All right. Well, I probably have been resting, as you noticed, and so this may get rogue. But I'll try it with the arm floating free.
And you can go, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No. You could also go back to, you know, like to simplify things, you could go to either blues to work on, if you found like you needed to go back and like build some technique with the arm not being, you know, supported anywhere, is go back to blues number 1 or exercise number 1, you know, or number 2.
I'll drop back to blues number 1. That's a good idea. Just see how it goes.
Okay.
3, 4, 2, 3, 4.
So that's all downstrokes, right? It started to look like you tried to alternate it first and change your mind.
Yeah, I went up, down, up, down. I haven't mastered them all well, and I have a really hard time getting the pocket in there because they all sound the same.
Well, the thing about it is don't worry about the pocket at first. Focus on consistency of the notes, like extremely flat-lined.
Okay.
You know, like 1 and 2 and 3, to where if I wasn't watching you, I shouldn't be able to tell or barely be able to tell whether you were just doing downstrokes or down up or up down. I couldn't tell by listening to it. That's what you want to go for.
Okay.
So if you're just doing downstrokes, just go for evenness of attack first. Don't worry about the pocket at all.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. In other words, get them all to sound the same.
Okay.
Now with the down up, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Up, down, up. Get those sound the same. And then up, down. One, two, three. And then be able to manage that with the eighth notes.
Okay.
And
that'll be a good project for me.
Huh?
That'll be a good project for me. Yeah, because I feel I don't really have very much control. It's just
it'll take a little time, and it's going to feel really awkward without that support of bracing the hand somewhere. But you will get used to it, and later on, you're going to be really glad you did that.
Okay.
It's just going to free you up so much more to do some more advanced stuff later on. Because the problem I ran into is it really felt good, so I fought it for a long time, but I kept running into things that I wanted to play that I just couldn't do because my fingers were in the way that were bracing the hand. Go ahead and dig in a little bit. Go ahead and hit, pick a little bit harder with the pick, and just stay on the G.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
G string. Or E.
Now, are you using kind of a wrist motion like that?
I'm kind of rotating a little. Is that good? Bad?
Watch mine. Minimize motion.
Okay.
But the thing to watch out for that we talked about pick is making sure that you strike the string in a place where you're not going to get that sizzle.
Yeah.
Now try down up strokes. No, like up and down, up and down, up and down. Alternating strokes.
Huh?
Alternating strokes. Now you're not bracing your arm on the bass, right? You're not bracing your arm on the bass, right?
No, I can turn to the side if that.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just want to make sure. I just couldn't tell from this angle. I just want to make sure.
That was down.
One thing, I'm not sure if it's just the way the camera's looking at it, but it almost looks like you're kind of picking out and up. You're not, or is that what you're doing?
I don't know. Let me try to turn. Can you see better at this angle?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Try not to let it be too much of an upward motion like this. Don't let it, can you see me okay?
Yeah.
Don't let it be, now I'm exaggerating, but don't let it be like you're picking out that way. That it's still kind of more of a down, that you're choking it so it doesn't actually hit this next string.
Okay.
Yeah, Just minimize any kind of severe up motion, but that looks fine.
Okay. On when you're picking up, how do you is it okay to come out a little, or do you need to rotate your hand so that it's?
Well, watch mine. You see that?
Yeah, so you're pretty much level either way.
As much as possible, yeah.
Okay.
You want to avoid excess movement of the hand.
Okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Good.
That was more in my fingers and less with the wrist.
Now, the harder you play, the more it might be the wrist comes into action.
Okay.
And also, you could have stuff like where you actually. This is where not grounding your hands is really going to pay off when you start doing stuff like that. You're kind of doing like double stops and those fifth kind of things are really cool with rock. Plus, if you get a little distortion on that or some effects, that sounds pretty cool too.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. Okay.
All right, good. Well, you're just blazing through everything, aren't you?